Manchester United has a distinguished history of brilliant coaches who have guided the team to victory as one of the most prosperous football teams in history. The team has, however, struggled in recent years to duplicate its prior glory. The choice of Erik Ten Hag to lead Manchester United has been nothing short of a revelation in this situation. With his leadership style and tactical acumen, Ten Hag has swiftly become recognized as one of the top managers in the world, dramatically improving United's performance. An enthusiastic United team is getting more and more the impression that this is the genuine deal. Given the numerous false starts the club has experienced over the past 10 years as they've gone through a particularly rigorous replication of the years 1968 to 1993, that could sound euphoric. Nonetheless, it is founded on the reality of what the players can observe daily and how it contrasts with the past. Ten Hag is not a manager who is past his peak and mostly employs techniques from 10 or even 20 years ago, unlike Jose Mourinho or even Louis van Gaal. His coaching is state-of-the-art. He has a clear vision for football, unlike Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and the skills to put into practice. While discussing it with friends from other clubs and foreign players, many members of the United squad mention how this feels like the first modern coaching they have received in a long time. Ten Hag has displayed exceptional man management. The circus around Cristiano Ronaldo was managed expertly. Players who had previously been written off, like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, are now motivated to give it their all after receiving unanticipated reprieves. Luke Shaw's willingness to play centre-half was praised by Ten Hag, and the majority of people felt involved. The team has grown to recognize Ten Hag's genuine steel, which is one important distinction from Solskjaer. His regulations have shaped a specific standard, as seen in the manner Marcus Rashford was fired despite being in excellent career form because he was late for training. Ten Hag is a favorite of Rashford's, and he has benefited much from his man management and tactical instruction. For the first time in years, he feels like he has a clear role to play. In the meanwhile, Ten Hag even had quips for frequent flyers on luxury jets. Also, he has been keeping an eye on the players' diets, and some have received new strength and conditioning regimens. Yet, Ten Hag does have comparable expectations for his team. The days are described as long and intense, and he has an amazing sense of self-worth. He anticipates the same standards from his coaches. There will likely only be Ten Hag and Stephen McLaren on the United bench, which will have a smaller staff. The coaching staff is kept in large part at Carrington. Two causes account for this. Allowing feedback from there and a wider perspective is one, focus on the game day is number two. In Ten Hag's opinion, the United team was surrounded by too many people. Games have demonstrated this concentration. Ten Hag is particularly happy with the team's newfound resolve, which is one of the aspects of their recent run. All of this, he believes, has helped his team develop the proper mentality. Ten Hag is aware of the recent chaos United has experienced. A lack of leaders on the field and a culture of division have existed at the club. Ten Hag has tried to make amends for this as part of his big reset. The effectiveness of the strategy will ultimately be determined by the team's performance on the field, but at least United's current coaching staff is demonstrating an understanding of the club's enduring issues. In the end, Casemiro has shown to be a leader for Man United this season, and Erik Ten Hag has praised the Brazilian midfielder's influence. After admitting he sought out players in the summer who would give his team more character and leadership, Erik Ten Hag has complimented his humble winner Casemiro for the impact he has had off the field at Manchester United. The Brazilian midfielder has established himself as an important member of the club, raising the bar at Carrington and requiring his colleagues to perform at a high level. After losing to Brentford and Brighton in their first two games of the season, United decided to make a move and agreed to a £70 million deal with Real Madrid for the 30-year-old. During his £225 million spending binge in the summer, Ten Hag focused on leaders. He was thrilled to sign Casemiro because of his contribution both on and off the field. The Dutchman acknowledged that Casemiro currently served in that capacity at United after serving in that capacity at Ajax, where he also set the bar high for others to aspire to. To fully assess what Casemiro might offer to Old Trafford, United conducted their due diligence on him throughout the summer by speaking with those who had worked with him. When he called club executives days after the 4-0 loss to Brentford to express his desire to still join and his ability to turn the team around, it confirmed their impressions of him. Ten Hag stated that he hadn't been startled by the contribution the Brazilian had made, and that he had been loyal to his commitment in that regard. The manager of United says that players like Casemiro and Rafael Varane are winners, who will also integrate into team dynamic, and their presence on the field gives him confidence. Before he was formally appointed in April 2022, Ten Hag had prepared himself well for the shift. He received early support for what was going to be a challenging transition, one in which he recognized he would have to impose his will and vision on a discordant group of players while also bringing in new blood. Because the board supported his vision, he was able to overcome early obstacles, including 2 disappointing losses and a failed recruitment drive for a crucial midfielder, by gradually carrying out his plan for the squad. One of the coach's primary strengths is his capacity to develop young talent and make players better. This includes, like in the instance of Jadon Sancho, sending players away when necessary for outside assistance or training. This was a delicate choice that also acknowledged the tremendous mental health strains that young high performers can experience. As the saying goes, there is no I in the team. But there were a few huge I's at Manchester United whose grumblings were harming the squad's spirit. John R. Kazenbach and Douglas K. Smith defined the team as a small group of people with complementary skills who are committed to a common purpose, sort of performance goals and approach for which they hold themselves mutually accountable. The discipline of teams, an early article in the Harvard Business Review, Ten Hag has made that common purpose abundantly clear. Ten Hag has established standards that the team understands, and has bought into as a unified unit by using clear indicators of success, even if they are as simple as running harder than the competition. Ten Hag's tactical prowess is another aspect of his success at United. He is a manager that can change his strategies to fit the competition and the circumstances, which make him a tough opponent for any club. He is also very focused on the details, examining every facet of the game to find opportunities for advancement. With the squad surrendering many fewer goals than in past seasons, United's defensive record has significantly improved as a result of his attention to detail. Ten Hag's accomplishments at United are also attributable to his capacity to establish a solid team culture. His players now possess a sense of discipline and professionalism, and the atmosphere he has fostered values commitment and hard effort above all else. He has also encouraged his players to work together and support one another both on and off the field, fostering a sense of togetherness and team spirit. His capacity to nurture young players has been a significant contributor to Ten Hag's success at United. He has a track record of successfully mentoring young athletes, having worked with players like Majida Ziligit and Frankie de Jong while at Ajax. He has given some young players at United a chance, including Mason Greenwood, Brandon Williams and James Garner, all of whom have flourished under his direction. All things considered, Erik Ten Hag's management of Manchester United has been nothing short of amazing. He has improved the club's performance on the field, making them a tough foe for any team. His ability to nurture young talent, team culture, tactical prowess and leadership style have all been important contributors to his success. There is little doubt that United will recapture its former glory and regain its position as one of the leading forces in world football if he continues to lead the club in the same manner. We have come to the end of the video. Do share your views in the comment section below. Make sure to like and share the video and consider subscribing to the channel. Also, enable the notifications button to not miss any videos in the future. Until next time, goodbye.